Hello, friends. Welcome to the Confidence Zone. I'm your host, the Confidence Coach, Susan Axelrod. Today, I am talking again about designing your life. And in my world, of course, that also means designing my business. I'm going to be a little bit like a broken record on this. If you've been following me and you're saying to yourself, oh, Susan's talking about designing your life again, my answer is yes. I am talking about this because it makes such a difference when you come into intentionality with designing your life. Hold on, I got to fix my necklace. It's killing me. Okay. Good. Sorry about that. My sister said to me, you spend so much time on your jewelry and your makeup and what you wear. Why don't you spend that much time fixing your website? Anyway, that's a story for another time. So we're talking about designing our lives. For so long, we have been living with this idea of unrequited yearning, these dreams and wishes and thoughts and ideas that never really seemed like they could be real. Today, I had a conversation with someone with whom I had spoken about this in the past. And she said to me, it keeps coming up for me as I've thought about it and thought about it. I see how many things I have done now in my life that were in response to something I had wanted at an earlier time. In other words, at an earlier time, I thought to myself, I want to do that. And later, lo and behold, as I think about it, I realize I did that because at that time that person said, I want to do that, she was designing her life. And so you have this opportunity. All of us have this opportunity, no matter how stuck we feel, which most of us do feel stuck. No matter how stuck we feel, you have the opportunity to make these little tiny, I call them micro turns, like not macro. This is where we live in the world of aspirations and dreams and wishes. It's like the big wish, the big dream, the big thing that's far away out there that feels like we'll never be able to achieve that or accomplish that. Well, if you follow me and stick with me, because you're going to be turning around over your shoulder and being like, I did that, I did that, I did that. If you follow me and you've experienced that with me in your coaching or group or any activity following me online, then please let me know that in the comments because I'm the real deal here. How do I know that? It's how I've done it too. It's how I've done it too. I used to be stuck in this deep, I call it unrequited, unachievable yearning of wanting this and that and the other thing, wanting these big things. It wasn't until I had my breakthrough journey after my breakdown, of course, right, where I began to give myself permission to see success as something that was smaller, as something that was little, as something that, just these small micro turns can eventually get you turned in the direction you want to be going. That's what I call designing your life. So it is time for you to look out into 2022. Now, if you spend the whole year in 2022 focusing on something, then what will you have done by the end of 2022? Achieved, right? In some way, shape, or form. I'm going to have to find it, but I did a post, a blog post or something that said, if you do something just once a quarter next year, by the end of next year, you will have done that thing 4 times. If you do something just once a month, schedule it in, put it into your calendar, just once a month, by the end of the year, you will have done that thing 12 times. If you do something every day, just once a day, one little, 10-minute segment a day. You could pray, you could lift a weight, you could walk outside, meditate, you could write a post, whatever it is. You'll have 52 by the end of the year. Or weeks, actually. Sorry, I skipped weeks. I went right to days. That's 365, right? So you get the idea here. We sit here on this end and look back at the year and say, oh, I wish I had this. I wish I had that. I wish I had done this. I wish I had done that. And I'm done with the wishing. I'm in the being, integrating it, figuring out what it is that I really want. And then I go 1, 4, 12, 52, 365. What am I going to do? Am I going to do it once a year, quarterly, weekly, monthly, whatever? And then by the end of the year, I could have, if I do one thing weekly, just one thing weekly, then I could have 52 of those things. If it's a writing, a blog post, this, a post, making a call, a sales call, whatever it is, you get to design that now. If you follow me, that's what we're doing. Yay! And that's confidence. That's the confident breakthrough. That it's really kind of easy when you look at it that way. If you apply financial abundance, if you want to see your accounts growing, then how do you apply that? What can you do to generate income that you can save on a quarterly, monthly, weekly, even daily basis, right? It doesn't really matter how much. It doesn't really matter how much at first. What really matters is the doing of it. First, we have to be in it. We have to integrate it. We want to figure out how it works in our lives. And then we really can feel it and see it. And then we go back out, and that's where we begin to apply it. Then you go into the doing phase. Yay, Yvonne says, Susan has helped me do the small things that have added up to big things for me. Yay, thank you. That's awesome. That's exactly right. I've done it myself, as you very well know, and you've done it. And many people in our business accountability group have done it, right? The intuitive business team that we're on together. And that is such a showing. And you're a great example of that. And along the way, we can shift our mind from can't figure it out to did it. So I cracked myself up. So today, I told you earlier that my sister was looking at my website. Why? Because she wanted to refer me to someone. Yes, my own sister wanted to refer me to a friend. And then she got on my website. She said, this is horrible. So I took offense because I'm human, right? I took offense. My soul had a temper tantrum. I know it's horrible. I'm very well aware of that, right? And so we had a little discussion, and I heard myself say the words, when I begin to feel like this, down in the dumps about my website having too much information, not being clear enough, all these things, too many testimonials, people tell me. I say, how can you have too many testimonials of your good work? When I begin to feel like this, I said to myself and I said to her, then I shut down and I'm in complete non-productivity. I'm in soul shutdown. And so when I know, I can recognize when I get into soul shutdown, I say to myself, hold on a second. I don't want to be in soul shutdown. I want to be in soul rise. I don't want to be in soul imbalance from feeling so bad about that thing or badly about that thing. I want to be in soul balance. How do I get there? How do I get there? Well, guess what got me there? This is awesome. What got me there is the same thing that got me a full YouTube channel. I made a decision that I was going to focus 2022 on my website the whole year. Not that I have to do it right now, not that I have to get it done by the end of the year, not that it has to be this or that. And now I'm all this pressure. Now I have to find someone, I have to pay someone, I have to figure all that out, I have to get it done. That was the old me. But instead, I showed myself that if I decide that I want to do this, then I focus on it, then I just start doing it. I design it in my head. And so a few years ago, in the end of 2019, I said to my friend and colleague and sometimes partner, Pam Sullivan of Volution Virtual Services, I'm going to focus next year on my YouTube channel. And of course, COVID hit. And then life happened. And so I focused 2 years on it, 2020 and 2021. And now I have the Confidence Zone. It's the YouTube channel where I share all kinds of great, fun, informative, inspired videos, not just about me, not just by me, but with other women as well. And that was my own showing to me, myself, that I could do something like that. And so now I realize I feel very overwhelmed about my website, but Yvonne says, give her the list and I'll get on that. And then I know that by the end of next year, I'm going to be talking to you in November and I'm going to be like, hold on, I got to screen share my website. Look how awesome this is. So that's how it goes, folks. We're designing our life, our business. We're designing our vacation, our trips. We're designing our holidays. We're coming into these holidays. There's so much pressure about holidays, right? Last year, more people loved not having big family holidays than didn't. There were some people who missed the whole family, but guess what? Secretly, most people loved just being able to, cook up a little turkey and sit there with the small little family or even be on their own. Now there's angst coming back about, oh, we're off to get together and all the family drama and this and that and my diet situation, my alcohol situation, my friend's situation, this and that. And so you get to design it. If you want, you can say, I'm looking forward to the holiday celebration. I'm in charge of myself. I eat what I want. I eat what's healthy for me. I eat what serves me. I don't overeat because somebody's saying you should have this, you should have this. I'm in charge and in control of who I am with, how long I stay, and how I feel when I'm there. And that can work. It really can. You can try it and see. Okay, so we're designing our lives. We're designing our businesses. We're in charge of ourselves. We're in charge of our minds. We're feeling our hearts and we're experiencing a balanced soul. This is called soul balancing. And I'm so glad to share this with you today. I want to hear about how you do with this. I want to hear what you think about this. And if you'd like, you could join me tomorrow morning, Wednesdays. I write weekly on Wednesdays for my free weekly writing accountability group. And I will be sure to drop the Zoom link right in the comments. You can join me 9 a.m. Eastern. I know it's early on the West Coast. Get up and get your coffee and join us to write weekly on Wednesdays. And we can write about designing our lives together. All right, friends, that's it for today. Thanks. I will see you tomorrow in the Confidence Zone. Remember, be fearless in the pursuit of what sets your soul on fire. See you tomorrow.